clean as shit.
There we go. All right, we're live.
Live again, Views from the Chair podcast, man. Back again
Back again.
during the draft. So you can tune in to us and the draft at the same time. But do we got draft takes or should we wait it out?
I mean, we're kind of going through the draft as it is, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Oh man, chill week for me. What you get into?
A bunch of shit, but let me just check our volume, make sure we don't sound like fucking
Oh, yeah, let's
robots.
let's
real
do
quick.
that. Sound like a fucking chipmunk. It's a bad job. But yeah, man, draft on.
Oh no, we're good.
World War III is going on. Music shit.
It's always fun hearing the little delay.
Yeah.
God damn, that fucking shit.
Hey,
Jesus
man, got the
Christ,
picture
man. I
looking
think I
clear.
had a heat stroke or some shit.
Picture clear.
Picture's clear. It's hot as fuck out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's so fucking hot. Weekend was good, man. Friday I played golf. Thursday I played golf. It got rained out, giant storm, ass. Got paired with some Mormons, nice guys. You know it's tough for me. It's the second time I got paired with Mormons. It's always tough for me, like when I golf with people, I don't know, I gotta feel out if they cuss or not. Cause I cuss a lot.
Is that like golf etiquette with language?
No, because most of the times, like most of the time, like when I meet people on the golf course, they're usually like some like fucking potty mouth ass boys, dog.
Yeah.
Vaping is for the week. That's a funny ad I'm getting. But yeah, no. After Friday, I played Brandon. We were playing hard. It's hot as fuck out. And then that tornado came, shut everything. Thursday, tornado came and shut everything down. Then Friday, I went out again, and I was pretty lights out. I think I got an 87. So I was shooting good, hitting the ball well. It was my buddy Shane's birthday on Friday as well. He was working too much, so he didn't want to go out that night. So he caught a rain check for the next day. We were supposed to have a cornhole tournament here, but it's tough, man.
Hey, happy belated to Shane, man.
Happy belated to Shane. Congrats again to Johnny. Congrats to my buddy Brad, who had his kid last week. And congrats to my other buddy Dave, who had his kid last week. Congrats to our buddy Al, who had his kid last week.
To Al,
a lot of babies.
Yeah, a lot of babies.
And rest in peace to Keyshawn to keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. R.I.P. Key.
Yeah.
Tough news.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
4 babies. Yeah, they say it. Never mind. Yeah, 4 babies. So that's what's up. Saturday, so motherfuckers didn't end up coming over. Me and Shane went out. That was a fun night. Actually, can I say that? Me and Shane hung out. It was a fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Nothing too crazy.
Then I went out by myself. Had a ball. Had a good time. I just got a cut. So like there's a couple great feelings in the world that you experience. One being the lift.
Being the lift.
The lift.
All right, elaborate.
You know the lift. Our moms listen, but I'm not going.
Okay.
The lift.
Okay.
All right, one being the first lift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time to lift.
Yeah.
Getting a haircut's right up there.
Is the lift number 1?
It might be for real.
I'm thinking.
It might be.
That's like.
It might be, bro. The lift.
That's like, oh shit.
Especially when you're not expecting the lift.
That's a real oh shit moment.
You just going for a regular makeout. And you catch the lift. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is happening.
Oh my god.
This is happening.
Oh, won't he do it? Yeah, the lift. But I didn't know. Yeah. Good times. The lift. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my other second favorites is like when somebody says I didn't shave. That's one of my favorites. I love that.
That's fucking crazy.
That's one of my favorites.
That's a good joint. I don't know if it's top 5.
It's a great one, bro. Because that means not only is it unexpected for you, it's unexpected for them. That's a good element for me. I like that. So that's one of my faves.
Well, what about when that's a deterrent?
It's even better.
No.
That is a deterrent, right? It's a self-deterrent.
Yeah, but if they super self-conscious about it and it doesn't happen.
It means the vibes was great. How are you saying if it doesn't happen? Well,
Yeah.
that obviously in that situation, that wouldn't be on my top 5 list.
Okay, but I'm saying that shit could go both ways. The lift is only one way it's going.
Yeah, the lift is great.
The lift is
the lift is amazing. Getting a lift after a bar, that's great. That's a great time.
That's what we talking about actually.
Yeah. I love getting lifts. I love getting lifts.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a super nice lift. And you're like, there's no way I'm gonna get this lift. It's gonna be too busy out here.
Yeah.
Sixers just drafted VJ over Ace Bailey. Congrats, Sixers. You fucking suck.
Yeah, y'all gonna.
You guys are ass.
Say whoever the fuck.
We're going live updates on the draft as we go.
Say whoever coming the fuck you want.
Yeah, have a blast. Have a fucking blast.
What is he gonna do? Not sign? Y'all fucking bugging.
Yeah, that shit's nasty. But anyway, one of the top feelings in the world is when you get a haircut, especially when you haven't got one in a while. Because for some reason I went like, you know when the last time I got a cut was?
My birthday?
Your birthday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minute.
Yeah, your birthday.
Like 2 months.
It's crazy how I still look professional and shit just walking around with a like a homeless man. But and then you know what? I'll be honest too. I got my cut and I was getting ready to cut my beard like next week.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it.
Not doing it. I even popped back on the gram, like 2:30, just to post a little flick.
Yeah.
Post a little. I'm not outside, but I'm outside.
Yeah.
I've kind of been outside. Post a little. Let me get like 30 hearts. Oh, bitches.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that.
Let me get some heart. Anyway, there's nothing better. And you know what? I'm not. Pause. I'll knock on wood. It's more of a pause. I don't get mad at the guy compliments either. I'm really used to guy compliments now.
Don't compliment none but my sneakers, bro.
I get a lot of guy compliments.
Unless you're my boy.
It's always beard. It's always facial hair, and I get it because like a lot of people can't grow facial hair. So I'll get a lot of like cool beard,
Give me
sick
the
beard.
backhanded compliments. Like fuck you and your beard.
No, that's too aggressive. I don't know you. I'm
saying that's from somebody you know.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, I get the randoms. Some of us like, yo, sick beard. It was funny. I was out the other day, and my buddy was with me, and another guy was walking like across the bar, and he smacked my shoulder and was like, yo, epic beard, bro. So he smacked it, and like as he smacked it, he kind of like, like he like as he was walking away, kind of like, I think it was by accident. Yeah, but yikes. So now I started making jokes and shit. I'm like, see, that was a little gay, like, bro, rubbed me like kind of crazy. I got to check, like, it's just going crazy here. Don't do that. So me and my man started geeking. He started telling everybody I was from Rehoboth the rest of the night. So now it's like 4 or 5 people that's like, yeah, blah, blah, nice beard. And he's like, oh, he just came up from Rehoboth. But these people aren't getting the jokes because, like, they're not bigots. Yeah. So he's not getting it, but he's having a blast with it. So the last guy, he's like, yeah, he's from Rehoboth. And the dude's like, oh, cool, man, I love the beach. He's like, yeah, he just, like, got up here. Like, he lives there. And he's like, oh, that's sick, bro. Like, nice. And he just
no idea what
he's cracking up. He's having a blast. And funny enough, it's a stud stood right next to us. A masculine lesbian. Yeah. And we're giggling. We're having a blast. We're giggling our hearts out. She's like, damn, what's so funny? Y'all cracking up. Blah, blah. So my man's like, I've been telling people he's from Rehoboth. And she's like, okay. He's like he's gay. And she's like, oh, that's funny as shit. And I'm like, bro, she part of that. She part of that. You want some nut shit. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm bouncing around. We bar out to like, dude, Charlie's fun. I didn't realize Charlie's fun now.
I don't know the last time I've been to Charlie.
It was fun. The last 2 times I went once last year with Zach, and I went once this year. And they were both times with my age group, which I was surprised about. Which I like. So that was fun. And then I got an Uber back home, and as I'm getting an Uber back home, buddy picks us up. He starts talking to us. He's like, oh, I forgot to offer you guys like water or margaritas. Yeah. I'll take a marg, bro. Yeah. Motherfuckers know me. If I'm drunk, I'm not turning down liquor. You can't. I'll take a marg. So he pulled over the car, popped the trunk, popped the cooler, came in Jacks. Going nuts, dog. Having a motherfucking blast. 10 stars, $10. Here you go, bud. Appreciate you.
Good job. Got a tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Great, John. Yeah, but it was nice. It was nice being outside, man. Oh, you know what else that just reminded me of? What's that? Outside of me playing golf on Sunday, it was hot as fuck. And just getting flooded with compliments. It's good. It's always nice for my ego, man. I like compliments. I really do. 2 times in the last year, I wasn't expecting to go out. Yeah. And then I ended up going out. Yeah. And if you like look at my closet and shit, I got a fucking shit ton of shit. Mm-hmm. But if I don't plan what I want to wear out, I don't really want to wear it. You know what I mean? Like if I don't have the outfit in mind, I don't want to wear the new T-shirt I haven't worn because I want to wear this with something else. Like I feel like a waste. Two times in the last year, I had nothing to get out and wear.
Yeah.
I went to Target
and grabbed a tee.
A tee.
A
fit.
A fit.
A fit.
A jean.
Nah.
What do you?
I have Target shorts on right now.
Yeah.
Target shorts on right now.
Target. That's the running pants.
Bro, Target.
Yeah.
2 times. Yeah. I haven't got more compliments on a fit than those 2 times this year.
Target fit.
Both times, $40 whole fit.
That's crazy.
$40 whole fit.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Target, bro.
No, that just go to show, man. It ain't what you wearing.
That's how you wear it, dog. That's how you wear it.
What you wearing, man.
That's how you wear it. Honestly, you might throw a nice watch on to throw a little accessory on, a cool hat or something. But
accentuate the video.
You go to Target, get $15 shorts and a $15 shirt. You go out, you get 10 compliments on your fit.
Honestly, I got a Casio at Target maybe 15 years ago.
Great watch.
That's probably the watch I got the most compliments on in my life.
Yeah, my $150 watch, I get a lot more compliments on my $150 watch than I do on my more expensive watch.
Yeah. I was like, I appreciate the compliment.
Sunday I went out golfing. I wasn't going to, but I did.
Yeah.
It was hot as fuck out. It was way too hot to be golfing.
Yeah, you bugging for that shit.
It was too hot. I know. I had
if you would have been golfing this week, I would have judged you.
Yeah, it was too. I had 2 Pedialytes, so I was good. My man, they didn't bring any water or any Pedialytes, so they was jammed up. My one man's ended up breaking his club in half. And you know what the worst part was? I'm beating them both, bro. Mm-hmm. There's 7 holes to go. Bro break his club, and he bet the other boy there. He's like, "Oh, you talking shit? Like last 7 holes, bet 40 on it."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Can I get on the bet?" They like, don't say nothing. Like, can I get in on the bet? Yeah. You know, I'm only up 1 on 1 man. So they like, not saying nothing. So I go up to drive it. I smoked that shit out of bounds.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you went in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how we playing? All right. If I ain't bust their ass and take their bread, dog, free golf.
Hey, can't beat it.
Free golf, walked away with a little 80 piece.
Can't beat it.
Why we stop at the motherfucking clubhouse, get a drink? It's a little light-skinned John next to me and shit. Mm-hmm. And she said, you know, like, little funny small talk. She's like, "How are you playing outside?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's hard." She's like, "With all that facial hair, like, oh, you got me." I'm like, "Yeah, young girl juice." Yeah, I'm like, it's hot as shit. You got me. Anyways, I didn't really give her nothing. Mm-hmm. So she walked out and talked to somebody else. Why my man's wait like 2 hours and asked me if I thought she was a working girl.
First off, calling somebody a working girl in week 30. How old are you?
He might have said, "Was she working?" But it was a working girl.
Working girl is wild. That's not even our lingo.
He was insinuating.
That's some fucking 1980s.
Yeah, nasty work. But I had fun, man. I had a good weekend. You ain't do shit?
I ain't do too much. Saturday I chilled. You been watching BMF?
I actually just started watching it last week.
Shit been all right.
Yeah, just started watching it last week. I didn't watch any of the last season, and I just skipped to this season.
Damn.
Yeah.
Last season was all right. Yeah, last season was good, actually.
That's not what I read on Reddit.
Nah, that shit was good. A lot of shit was happening.
Speaking of shit that's happening, I just got a text that said that's crazy.
What's crazy?
Oh, Knipple to Hornets at 4.
That's weird.
That is crazy.
That's weird. But yeah, I ain't do too much Saturday. I think we spent that day catching up on BMF. I think we had like 3 episodes to watch.
What the fuck did Ace Bailey do in his pre-draft process?
He told everybody where he want to go. He wanted to go 6.
Right.
But watch Utah take him. Shit gonna be nasty when he goes to Utah.
Nipple jumped up to 4. That's interesting. I watch a couple games with him. I like how he plays. Obviously, I'm a fan of the white players.
Not the number 4 pick.
I don't know. I mean, I heard a lot of people, but I don't like him over Ace Bailey.
The fucking Hornets just don't know how to draft.
Fair enough. They should have learned with Adam Morrison. When's the last time 2 white Americans have been drafted within the first 4 picks?
Huh. That's a great question.
Ever?
I have no idea.
80s? 70s?
Reed Shepard went 4 last year, right?
I think he went 3.
Nobody else in that joint. Because they was like France and shit. But yeah, Sunday I went to Sunday we had a beach day. Family went to the beach, or not the beach, I'm lying like shit. Went to the pool. Hot as shit. Luckily the sun was blocking, or the clouds was blocking the sun, so it wasn't too crazy. It's always funny going to the pool. Little man loves the water, doesn't want to get out. You take him out, he cries. They I guess the pool we went to, they got the fucking adult swim, which I didn't know was a thing, for like 15 minutes. So like all the kids is fucking pissed.
That's sick though.
And then we gotta take King out.
They gotta do more than 15.
Yeah, 15 ain't enough. But everybody or all the kids just watching the adults, like, when is this 15 minutes up? King's fucking screaming his ass off, like, yo, trying to get back in the water. So that was funny. And then seeing him with a fucking, we gave him a little life jacket. So he and that bitch floating now. Oh, it's crazy watching him grow up. I was talking to Joe earlier.
It's funny.
One day this dude's going to be a grown-ass man, and I'm going to just be the fucking pop-up in the room and shit. Shit is wild. But, yeah, I ain't do too much this weekend. But a lot of shit did kind of happen.
The last time multiple white Americans were drafted in the NBA lottery was 1978.
Who the fuck was it?
Michael Thompson and Larry Bird.
Michael Thompson's white?
No, he's not. That's Klay Thompson's dad, right?
I'm saying.
No, Klay Thompson's dad played baseball.
No, yeah. No, that's Kevin Love, dad.
No, Kevin Love's uncle was a Beach Boy.
Or uncle, yeah. Oh, you did play baseball? Okay.
Michael Thompson's not white.
That's what I was about to say. Might be mixed.
Longer than that.
Hey, man, they giving y'all it's whatever. But yeah, man, what we doing? Basketball? We going?
It doesn't matter.
World War III, man. World War III. Did we talk about that last pod?
We started talking about how they were about to have World War III. It was pretty much most of the pod. We were just on helium.
Yeah.
And how we were trying to avoid it. Yeah. And then after the pod, we sent some B-2 bombers.
Did the Israel shit happen first? Or that was...
What?
Did that happen after the last pod? Or
what do
Israel bombed Iran? And then Iran retaliated?
Well, they've been bombing each other for like a month.
Okay.
2 months. So they've been doing that shit. So we sent some bombers over, bombed Iran's nuclear sites, technically got involved, and then our beloved president tweeted out, successful attack, now it's time for peace, congratulations, glory to God, whatever it may be. Iran said, fuck all y'all. They bombed one of our bases, or 2 of our bases, no casualties, and now they're reporting that our bombings weren't that effective either. So,
did you see the satellite images?
Did not.
Looked like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, is essentially nothing really happened there. So President Trump had tweeted out that there was a ceasefire agreement coming in, and then apparently both the countries said "fuck you," or they manipulated the ceasefire and both attacked super hard right before it. Trump came out the next morning and said, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but I'm pretty sure this is close to it.
I watched the video 20 times. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm close to it. He said both these countries have been fighting so hard for so long that neither know what the fuck they're doing.
Verbatim. Don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. And that's where we're at now. So I don't know if we're taking a step back. We're going to stay involved here. I don't know if we have to go full force.
At this point, you got to let them rock. There's no point in getting involved.
What was the point of getting involved in the first place?
That's the whole
let them rock.
And that was the whole shit. Twitter basically Twitter on my Twitter, I guess Black Twitter, was basically like, is Israel running shit or are we running shit? Because it seemed like we was following suit in that situation. I always wanted to know the answer to the question. Never get it. Why the fuck can't Israel have missiles if everybody else got them shits?
Iran.
Iran. I'll never understand that, but we can let Israel have them.
Yeah, I think Israel doesn't disclose how many they have, actually. And
why the fuck do we tell everybody how many nukes we got?
Because we're the big bag bully and we can.
But I'm saying, like, every country, why is that the announcement we got to make? Like, yo, we got nukes. You would think if you got your country, y'all holding it the fuck down. Y'all don't need to know what we doing over here.
I mean, essentially, it's the same argument we had years ago with Flacco, where he said it's more likely to not have crime if nobody has guns. And I think you were on the side of if everybody has guns, it's more of a deterrent because you're scared to get shot.
Yeah.
So it's the countries announcing like, hey, we got some.
But I think the underlying thing is you should assume everybody got them.
Yeah, but I think if there's only 9 countries that have them. So everybody doesn't. Bullshit. Yeah, everybody doesn't have them.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I think there's only like 9. Maybe there's 17, but it's not a lot. It's not like a huge amount that has them. And we actually don't have the most. Russia has the most. And they got the most by like 100.
I mean, the size of Russia is crazy, pause, but
Yeah, they've been waiting for their get back. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't like us getting involved. This shit is bullshit to me. Then we got the internet going crazy about the draft. Apparently, I thought I had an out in the draft, being the only son, but supposedly that's cap.
Yeah, none of it's true.
Yeah.
None of it's true. I was just reading that, and that's an urban myth. It's not true.
Utah Jazz take Ace Bailey at 5.
Nasty spot.
Disgusting.
Nasty spot. Nasty spot to go. Nasty spot.
My favorite player in the draft goes to the worst fucking possible team that he could go to.
It's not a bad team.
No, it's just like Utah. I don't want to
I wonder if they keep Kessler. I mean, if they kept Kessler and they had Bailey at the 3 with Laurie at the 4, it's a big lineup.
Yeah, the Sixers gonna regret that shit. That was stupid. That was fucking dumb. Oh, that's dumb.
I think if you're gonna take Con Knipple, why not trade a spot back?
Why not trade back behind the Wizards?
Yeah, I don't necessarily understand that one, but I did see everyone liked his workouts and he was jumping up. But yeah,
bad joint.
Yeah,
that'll be another Sixers regret.
Yeah, bad joint like the war.
Yeah, man. If we, I don't know. To me, it seemed like Trump don't really want to do the shit. Don't really want to go to war.
No, it's. I think what he thought was he was going to drop those bombs, bully ball, and they were going to say "fuck you," and that then Israel would chill as well to be like, "Yo, we got your back, so and so." And then when he realized Israel's like, "Nah, fuck it, we're going to keep going at them," and Iran's like, "Well, we're going to keep fighting back." Then he's like, "All right, that shit's not going to be as easy as a clean cut case as I thought it was, and now it's messy and it's making me look bad. So why the fuck did I do it? Especially because I'm getting all this kickback from my followers, my supporters that said I ran on a no new wars campaign, so I look like a dickhead."
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see like the logic behind bombing Iran, other than to keep Israel happy. And I guess we got a deal with Israel that if somebody fucks with them, we help out. I don't know. Apparently, the leader of Iran doing foul shit in the country, so the people of Iran aren't as mad.
And that's what they say.
People are trying to kill them, but we never know. We really outsiders, and we only getting fed the media that they want us to.
We never know. Every time we overtake a country, it ends up in a worse spot than it was before.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, and I've learned that there's literally nothing we can do, and Trump is going to do whatever the fuck he wants by the second.
Literally.
More power to him. We are in a weird spot as a country now because I'm looking at the dude that's projected to win mayor of New York is more of a socialist.
I've seen that. And
so
I'm not happy about that
shit. Yeah, he's trying to run on like a fucking free healthcare system and like all this different assistance and like transgender rights and a bunch of different shit.
Is that socialism? Free healthcare?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, free healthcare would be socialism, crazy. Government support, shit like that. So it's interesting to see which sides of the country and where they're at because we're all at such opposite views. I saw Trump tweet out something about that today, like y'all are on some dumb shit.
In New York.
Yeah, y'all on some extremist shit.
Well, he want to leave everything up to the state, though.
Yeah, so
that's his whole shit.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah. That's your
mind your fucking business, buddy. Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Yeah, man, World War III coming soon.
I don't necessarily love the anti-Jew shit that's going on now either.
Because of Israel?
Yeah, like I get Israel's on some nice shit, but like this whole like when I'm on white Twitter shit and it's like nonstop, like fuck the Jews, Jews suck, oh Jews are running everything, Jews have all the power, they're behind the scenes and stuff. I don't like that shit. That shit is corny. Shut the fuck up. Shit is ass. Grow up.
Yeah, that sucks.
Grow up. Motherfuckers don't like Jews. They don't like black people. They don't like Mexicans.
Yeah, who do y'all like?
Just come out and say it.
Who do y'all like?
Come out and say it, Hitler.
Who do y'all
we
like?
want pure, red, white Americans.
The funny thing is, I don't know why people think that could ever happen here again.
How is it possible?
Yeah, it's not happening.
How is it possible? I don't.
As bad as they want it, as bad as ICE get everybody out. Like I mean, I guess they do lynch black people in quote unquote sundown towns, but like
yeah,
they talk a lot more than they do. Not saying I want them to kill black people and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying.
But like y'all, it's like it's all talk. What are we really talking about? I don't get it.
I'm trying to think how much fun I would have in like an all-white community. I think my fun would drop a good 40%.
It'd be a lot of golf.
It would be nothing but. It would. Yeah. It would be a
lot of golf and bars.
It would be a very boring life.
I don't know how good the music would be in the bars.
Oh, if we could only do white music too.
Yeah.
I can't dance to white music.
That's a bad job, man.
There's a few things I can't dance to. I can't dance to white music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't dance to Spanish music.
And I guess we considering
I can't dance to slow music.
slow music's fucking easy.
I can't dance.
I mean, you already do the twist, so you damn near halfway there with Hispanic Latino music.
I can't dance to classical music. I can't dance to rock.
Can't dance to rock.
I got one bop in me.
You remember when we broke down the random white girl dance?
Oh, the shameless. The shameless. It's just the flail of the arm.
Yeah. Flail of the arms, hair going everywhere, leg might get to the side.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. What else we got?
I feel like we got a lot on the list, man. A lot of this shit is sports, though. You want to? I don't know. We could touch on it. Pause for like 2 seconds. Diddy trial. Diddy defense did not call any witnesses to the stand.
Nice.
I guess they seen everything that the prosecution did and was like, fuck it. Like, y'all made the case for us. Like, y'all not really talking about shit except bullshit. And some outlets say it happened, some outlets say it didn't. But this could be fake. I don't know. But they saying that they dropped the sex trafficking charge, the arson charge, and the kidnapping charge. Other outlets saying, oh, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Nobody knows unless you're really in the courtroom or maybe even don't know if you're a lawyer or the judge. But does it look like Diddy about to come home?
No, I don't think. Maybe he'll get time served and have to do like another year or two. That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't really matter either. I guess here's the thing: if they offered the plea agreement to him like a year or two ago, and it was like around 3 years, he should have took that shit. I don't know why he was so cocky. Because if he took that shit, maybe some of this leaks, but you don't hear it verbatim.
Yeah.
Now that the reputation is tarnished, regardless, you're a hip hop mogul.
Is there a way to bounce back?
It's 2024. You can't be gay in hip hop. 25. You can't be gay in hip hop. Still, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I love McConan. Where is he at?
I don't know.
Where is he at? I'll tell you, he's still making music. He gets no fucking traction.
Yeah,
I listened to one of his albums like probably 3 or 4 years ago. Same exact sound, same kind of shit. Had a little white following there with little peep in them. He gets nothing on the black
It's crazy how good Tuesday was.
Yeah. Only person I think that even came close to still passing is Frank Ocean, and he never dropped ever again.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And I don't even know if like black guys would listen to him now. I'm not sure.
I fuck with Frank. I still fuck with Frank.
Only gay person.
Like good music, bro.
Yeah. I'm with it. I never stopped listening to Thinking About You. I love that shit. I was listening to that shit when it came out, and he came out. My man was like, he's talking about a guy. I'm like, I'm thinking about a bitch. You get it, not me.
Yeah.
The fuck, like
that's like you can't listen.
I can't listen to my whole R&B playlist is girls. I'm not thinking about the fucking dudes they're thinking about. Grow up. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm also not shooting people in the face, but I love FBG Duck.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, just because you listen to the shit.
But once you find out that you scooping nut off a bitch back and rubbing it on your nipples, you can't release music. You can't go to the parties. Your aura is gone. Nobody's gonna want to be around you.
Staying away from them?
Yes. Except for ones like Kanye, where you're trying to like make a statement. Yeah. But even on that side, like you can't be on record beating girls up, multiple girls up. You can't be on record.
I see a comeback.
I don't see it.
I see a comeback as a producer. I see a comeback the way he came into the game, making great songs.
I don't see it.
Because for I guess our generation, I mean, we got a little bit of the music side, but we got a lot of the production side. Like, granted, we treated Diddy's raps like baby, and we would be like, we cool off that shit. But if that motherfucker put a song together, it's a rap. And he could put bangers together. And I was listening to music the other day. A lot of the shit on my playlist is older shit. Rappers don't make, I guess, quote unquote, songs anymore. They'll make a song, it'll have maybe half a hook, no bridge, be 2 minutes and 15 seconds long. If Diddy come out, crazy sample, hook crazy, the rappers, the artists stay on topic, I think that shit could do something, man.
Diddy can't fuck guys and then come out. It's just not, I mean,
but Diddy didn't fuck guys. He was the cuck, allegedly.
If you playing with they cum, you fucking them.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I don't care what you.
All right, I can't argue that.
That's fucking.
I can't argue that.
That's fucking.
I can't argue that.
That's fucking.
That's bad. That's a bad jump.
Yeah, that's more than cuck.
Do we turn this shit into a dude-cast?
That's cucked up.
That's yeah. Yeah, we could go with that.
Dude-cast, quick hit. I forgot to mention it like 2 weeks ago. Is it really weird? Is it true that Offset requested spousal support from Cardi B?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, why are we doing that?
Why are we doing that? And that's why he just dropped a song with
shit was crazy.
JID that was really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I think that's like some more spiteful divorce shit.
That's weird, though.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look the best to, I guess, the type of artist he is. And
maybe rapping about getting money, knocking bitches down. You can't lose your bitch and then essentially sue her.
Yeah.
For spousal support.
That's a bad job.
That shit is exotic. That's a weird move on his part.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
And I wanted to say on the Cardi John too, because I thought that shit was nasty.
The song?
Cardi song?
Yeah.
I ain't listened to it. Is that the outside one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard it. Is it good?
It's a Cardi song.
I like Cardi songs.
Yeah, it's a Cardi song.
Dex had a whole Cardi dance routine at his wedding.
Shout out to Dex.
Yeah, Dex, send that video, bro, so we can play that. Cardi's dropping her album, I think, in September, and people were like up in arms because she has Up on it and WAP on it.
Fuck you supposed to do with those songs?
That's what I'm saying. And crazy for this, they dropped the album listing and there it's literally track 27, 28. They're giving you 26 tracks, dog. Like, yeah, I'm gonna count that shit towards my sales. What are you talking about? Why would I put that on there? Where else would they go? Yeah. I'm just gonna have a diamond fucking Lucy? That's dumb as shit.
Yeah, that don't even make sense. That don't make sense.
What are we talking about?
It's all business at the end of the day.
Jesus Christ. Why are you so weird? Who cares?
Yeah, why?
Cardi's dope. That's why I don't like when people hate on Cardi for no reason. Because Cardi hopped on Glow when she first started coming up, mad early. She hopped on I think Lola Banks mad early.
She got with the City Girls.
The City Girls mad early. Like she jumps on all the new girls rap songs.
Yeah. And
singers rap songs and don't be bitching about it.
Not at all.
So shut the fuck up.
No hate. She don't hate.
Yeah, she could do whatever the fuck she wants. Let her go have fivesomes with Stephen Diggs if she wants.
Yeah, man.
Not
a random thought. But I was on Twitter, I believe. And somehow I stumbled upon Flat Earth Twitter.
I saw that too.
Why the fuck would they lie to us if the Earth was flat or not?
I don't know. What's the advantage there?
That's the part I don't understand.
I thought Flat Earth too, and they were saying it's like a flat circle, and then there's ice cap.
Ice wall.
It's Antarctica, but it's just an ice wall all around.
It was showing old maps.
Yeah, and then outside of the ice wall could be another like Earth that we just wouldn't see as well on some of them. So it's like an Earth outside of the Earth, and they don't know the Earth either.
Yeah. I don't understand it. My thing is
there still space in the Flat Earth theory?
I don't know. None of it makes sense.
That's what I was.
Because I'm like, why would they lie? First off. Second, if it was space over there, granted, I don't believe you could fly over Antarctica for some reason. Maybe that's why they're so skeptical of it. But if you could, wouldn't you think somebody just fly over the shit?
Yeah.
We got all the tech. Yeah. I mean, I don't know the advantage to like, oh, the Earth is round. Okay. So what was the dude's argument? You think people in Australia are standing upside down? What the fuck?
It's gravity. No, there's no laws prohibiting you flying over Antarctica. People just don't do it because they don't have any structure.
That's funny.
No landing strips, no airports, no nothing.
That's funny.
Richard E. Byrd flew over the South Pole in 1929.
And that's another argument I hear. Well, what happened to the North Pole and the South Pole? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What's at the bottom of the Earth? Why doesn't the water just fall off? I don't fucking know, dog. Why do you care, though? Are you ever gonna go?
You know what would be the crazy shit though? Like if the flat earthers and they just one day they're like, yep, it's flat.
Remember, Kyrie got killed for that shit.
No, he didn't get killed for that. Kyrie got killed for posting a book that had some text and some subplots in it that insinuated shit about Jews being naturally evil.
This is before
the flat earth was first. Yeah, my boys was geeking at that.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, Kyrie? Yeah. That's when everybody assumed he was thrown off.
Yeah.
Then he posted a book, and then they tried to assassinate.
Yeah, tried to get him out of there.
Yeah. Got dropped from Nike for that shit, which is crazy. But yeah, man, I don't understand. My thing with that is, bro, why would they lie?
Dude, I'm just
It's
saying.
not that serious.
You flat earth it, and they say, yeah, it's flat earth. It's sick.
Yeah.
All right, now it's flat. You still gotta go up. You gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, nothing
Nothing
changes.
change. The currents don't change.
Nothing
the landscape
changes.
of the world doesn't change. Like it's still the same spots. Like what you gonna build a Titanic submarine?
If
and
they
go
come out
hop in there?
tomorrow and say the Earth is flat, the fuck you about to do
What
about
is
it?
we about to do? I've been watching that documentary on that motherfucker that built that sub to go to the Titanic. That's a wild boy.
Oh, the one that
blew up. Yeah, that is a wild boy.
What was the motivation? Just to see it?
Essentially, it was Rick. It's a big draw. He wanted to see it, and then there's a giant market for it as well. Like people want to see the Titanic. Like it was funny though. I'm watching it. It's like this lady's like second in command, but she's like accounting. He's like, yeah, he's doing a press conference, and he's like, yeah, she's next up. She's gonna lead the next journey, and she's like, I'm watching it. She's like, I'm a fucking accountant. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Like, I'm an accountant. Why would I take a journey down to like the Titanic? I have no submarine experience, no nothing. So like, I don't know. That shit is weird. But yeah, Flat Earth. Shout out to them. That's what's up. Have a blast.
I just don't get it.
That is funny because you're a conspiracy guy.
I am.
So on the same point, you say you don't get that. Like, all right, we didn't go to the moon.
Yeah, the moon makes sense.
If you want to believe it, did we go to space at all?
Yeah.
But see, it's hard to argue then because you
it's not.
You saying we go to space.
Yeah.
So to the flat earthers, I can go, all right, they take pics of the earth. It's fucking round when they take flips.
Yeah.
But they don't like we ain't even go to space.
See, I believe we went to space. Going to fucking the moon is a little crazy. My whole thing is why the fuck we ain't go back?
You believe in dinosaurs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a lot of people that don't, which I don't understand. Again, why the fuck would we make up dinosaurs?
That mean
now I do think they don't know what the fuck they look like. All right, granted, y'all got the skull and the bones and shit. Just like they said, T-Rex were actually, I guess, like what the past 5 years, they found out T-Rex were like slow as turtles. Like they wasn't fast like in the movies. They be making them seem like they
if they ran more than 15 miles an hour, that their bones would literally crush under the weight.
Yeah, they couldn't. They wasn't fast. But I don't understand how they know what they look like. Then they like, oh, some of them actually have fur. It would make sense. Why the fuck do you think you know that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. You ever see that video where they found the mummy and they recreated his voice and they're like, this is what he'll sound like, and he was just like, I thought he was gonna be talking and shit. They was like, and this is what he would sound like.
Remember when National Geographic recreated Jesus and he was black? It was fucking hot.
That's funny.
Nobody want to bring that shit up.
Even if he wasn't black, like even where he lived, he would have to be like naturally tan to a point.
Tan, the hair, the motherfucker was like.
Where was Jesus at? Africa?
Yeah, damn near.
Yeah.
Damn near. He was in Israel.
I wonder if like did South Africans have natural tans?
Jewish, forgive me. Huh?
South Africans, so they have natural tans? Is it a different climate?
I mean, Elon Musk look pretty white to me.
That's what I'm saying. They don't get burnt the fuck up in the sun?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I guess like people could they could have immigrated there though.
Yeah.
Because even in Australia, like they have the Aboriginals, which are like the black people over there, and they're all like brown skin, dark skin.
Yeah. Man, I love the conspiracy talk, but some shit just stupid. The flat earth shit just, why would they lie? The moon, I get why they would lie about that.
Yeah, the dinosaur shit's fun. Honestly, like Jurassic Park, that shit never scared me when they got out and shit, because like our technology's so advanced. Like if dinosaurs came back, we would murk them so fucking quick. Like that shit wouldn't be that scary. Like I'm not scared of tigers right now because I'm not around them. Like it could kill me, but I could just go get a gun and kill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. If I knew tigers was just roaming around our backyard and shit.
So you can't have like a pistol with a tiger.
No, you can get a big John. Like,
a
big ass 6-shot John. Like,
you
just can't miss.
Yeah, don't miss.
If they had tigers just roaming around like squirrels and shit, I'd be a big pro gun guy.
Yeah.
I have some crazy shit in here. I get that shit on the accountant where like it drops down, you can hold it.
Yeah, you got
the little Tommy gun shit.
I feel like you're gonna miss the first shot at a tiger.
Yeah, they move quick.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
motherfucker jump at you, and if it eat a bullet,
bro, if it was T-Rexes and shit, still, them shits would be extinct so fucking. We'd have to put them on the endangered list. We wouldn't be scared of them. They'd have to get protected by government so people wouldn't hunt them too much.
And again, on the flat Earth shit,
rhinos and shit is scary, bro.
Yeah, they look.
Rhinos and shit is motherfucking scary as shit.
Yeah,
we have to make
and
them.
They've been around since dinosaurs, right?
We have damn near. We have to make them unhuntable because people go murk them so much and steal their fucking tusks and shit. Elephants and fucking rhino horns and all that shit, bro. These motherfuckers can't even get hunted because, and that's a scary. No, it's a dinosaur.
And I'm to the flat Earth shit, bro. Right. I'm looking at we on some other shit right now. I'm looking at the globe after the flat Earth shit. I'm like, all right. I didn't realize how fucked up my geography was. You know where North Korea is?
It's on the coast, right?
Do you know what their bordering country is?
You know what? I always thought it was China. Now that you're saying this, it's not. Is it closer to Russia than China?
It's China.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
I thought that shit was like damn near close to the Middle East.
No, yeah.
And then
they look the same.
I'm just looking at the globe again. I'm like, Madagascar, a real fucking place.
Bro, not to be a bigot.
Yeah. The look?
They look the same.
But the crazy shit is,
like, if motherfuckers kind of look the same, like, we don't look that far off from Canadians.
Yeah.
Because they right the fuck next to us. Like,
but we look far off from Mexicans.
Not the Hispanics that live here.
I'm saying, though, as a country as a whole. So that go to show, like, motherfuckers was here before us.
Mexicans might not look that far off from Native Americans, though.
They don't.
They both short, stocky and shit. Like,
you could go down the line of South America.
That's what I'm saying.
That's consistent.
The Brazilians.
America, the only place in the world that don't look like they're supposed to look.
Is Vietnam over there too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thailand?
Yeah. But
what about the Philippines? Is that somewhere else?
Russia right there too. And it's crazy because they got like a big it's crazy because
Russia's so big, like different areas probably look different.
Asia, though. I didn't know that.
Like some Russians probably look a certain way and some Russians probably look another way.
Yeah.
But Germans look like Russians, so they gotta be close.
But you be knowing when a Russian is a Russian. They might be Ukrainian.
They might be German. I think the Germans look like that. I figured, like, my man's Peter.
I think he look like a German or a Russian.
Who's Russian in the league?
Andre Kirilenko.
Okay.
Yeah, they got this big look.
I think Serbia's close to them.
Yeah.
Jokic kind of look like
Russian.
Yeah.
You can go Russian.
Yeah. I'm there. I'm there.
That shit funny though. But yeah, we the only country in the world that look like American, but you like, damn, they don't look like nothing. Like they look like themselves.
I was gonna say Americans probably have like more of a physical advantage against most people because we're bigger, but also like we're the most obese country in the world too.
Yeah.
So like some of those Filipino motherfuckers, they probably fuck you up. Like I was up late last night because I had a nightmare the night before about getting drafted.
Having a nightmare is crazy.
Nightmares every night. My life's a nightmare, but I haven't woke up yet. Should have said. I was up late last night and I was watching fights on the golf course. Only fights I'll watch.
You type that shit in? Tell me you ain't take that shit
in. Golf course.
Come on, dog. It's like watching bum fights.
Shit. Bro. Golf course fights is a fucking hysterical. Anyway, it's this older white man or this younger white guy talking some shit. This Filipino, he's like 5'2". Bow, bow, kick, and start fucking his ass up, dog.
Nah, fights on the golf course is actually out of pocket. Because you're spending money to do that shit. Just like fights in the club. What are we doing, dog? We paid to get in here. Relax. We got to chill the fuck out. I guess that caps off the conspiracy theory part of the pod. Man. Do you want to get into this NBA shit?
Yeah, we can. Dutch men are the tallest on average height, 6 foot.
Damn.
They tall as shit.
Damn.
6 foot on
averages.
They don't have nobody in the league.
They got one dude in the league.
Nobody in the league.
6 foot.
And Latavian, what's that? Latavia is women have an average height of 5'7", are the tallest.
We close to that.
Yeah.
6 foot average? That mean they got giants over there.
Yeah.
Damn. And it's crazy, again, looking at the globe. We on this globe shit. We on some other shit this pot. How big some of these countries are, you don't even think about it. U.S. big as shit. Canada, big as shit. Russia, crazy. China, insane. Africa as a continent, bigger than everything. I don't know, man. This shit is crazy how we all got here. And I don't think it was all about it. Can't be all about
average height is no, we were riding dinosaurs over. Shit was 6. Average height for a North Korean is 5'5".
That's
Chinese man's 5'9". It's taller than I thought. Like I always wanted to go like I always wanted to go somewhere like
what's ours?
South Korea, China, and then actually what is ours?
If China's 5'9", ours gotta be like 5'10", 5'11".
5'9".
Damn.
Chinese man,
we've been talking about Chinese people, and
we're 5'9". Yeah, that's crazy. I always want to go somewhere like China, North Korea, South Korea, where they're like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah,
and like paint myself green and see if anybody says Godzilla.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about right now.
That would be so big.
That's some crazy shit.
That's
some crazy shit. Nah, I get what you're doing. I couldn't co-sign the joke. I couldn't co-sign the joke. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Like a fucking dinosaur.
Nah, that's fucking crazy.
Really sick.
Nah, because you really got to wear the costume.
Yeah. What's that shit from Rugrats? Reptar. The Reptar suit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Reptar is crazy.
I don't even think about it. I just go accidentally to a Halloween party.
Nah, that's different.
It's just full painted.
That's different.
It's just full painted.
That's
I'm
different.
not even thinking about it.
Yeah, you bugging the fuck out.
I'm trying to be a lizard for Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm walking to the bar. Big fucking Steve.
Godzilla in China is crazy. That's fucking. I don't even know if they let you walk around like that. Like, yo, get this boy the fuck out of here. Don't book you doing some shit like that.
Oh, Yao Ming was 7'6", dog.
It makes sense now that their fucking average height is fucking.
Yeah, they all tall over there. We got the stereotype they all 5'6". I know a lot of short people too.
Okay.
That's why I can understand like our average height 5'9". Because I can list a bunch of people that's 5'9" under right now.
Yeah, me too.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Mondi, Kyle,
it's crazy.
Zach,
I'm at the top of your list.
Brandon, Teddy. I could probably keep Rich.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Other Kyle.
That's a lot.
It's pretty much everybody. Chris, Shane. Yeah. 5'9" under. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because even I'm 5'10", 5'11". I like to say 5'11", but I'm 5'10".
My man told me you was 6 foot.
I think I'm 6. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Depending on what shoes I got on. But it's funny. Like when I go places and people like you tall, I'll be like, I don't get that. I get that a lot, but I don't get it a lot. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
because like when you're 5'11". You like right there, but you don't call yourself tall because you're not 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So you like, I guess.
Yes,
I'll take it though.
I went to college with a bunch of fellas that were like a little taller than me or way taller.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at all them pics now and I'm like, I wasn't even the tallest in a pic. I haven't been not the tallest in a pic in years, dog.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't every day you see like 6'8" walking around. So it is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, you go to a college, you're bound to see at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 motherfuckers.
What size jeans do you wear at 6'8"?
The weird shit is they be paused like small waist.
I know that. What do you get like a 32, 42? Like, where do you find those?
That's the weird shit.
Where do you find the length at there?
I know you can't find a good jean.
That's what I'm saying. Like you go to a regular jean. Like I
now
I'm jean shopping all the time. Like I don't see no 32 40s.
No.
If you see a 32, the max length on a 32 is going to be a 32.
Imagine being that tall and poor in like the 1980s. You assed out.
Andre the Giant.
You assed out. You ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
You ain't getting shit. Because you can find anything on the internet now. But back then, shit. Even the NBA guys now, they still be fucking hiking their sweatpants up to their calf because they so fucking tall. Can't beat that shit. I couldn't imagine being that tall and not being able to find nothing to wear. And it's even worse, me being a sneaker guy, and I can't get a fucking a size 15 because they only make like 20 shoes in that size. and the store that you go to might have one, that shit is ass. Fuck that. But yeah, man, long story short,
That's funny. Man.
My geography was fucked up. That's funny. We're about to be on in a little bit. Snap last night. You want to run through this NBA shit before we wrap up?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, it was a slow pause, and then we got stuck on the conspiracy theories. I could talk about that shit all the day.
Me too. Maybe we do a whole conspiracy pod one day.
Yeah, I would love that.
KD to the Rockets.
Like who created religion?
We're not even going to NBA. We're going religion. I don't know. Because I just watched another video on that shit. And they talking about, they kept this book out of the Bible. They kept that book out of the Bible.
Like in the Bible or any versions of the Bible, is it like, did Jesus come out and say, like, write this shit down? Is that what he said?
Never said write nothing down. It's always historians that.
See, I don't believe in that.
The crazy shit is, they got historians that say he was real. He was a real person.
Yeah, that's what's up.
They legitimize and say stuff.
That's what's up.
Now, they say he was a real guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the debate comes when they say he did all the shit that the book say he did. Whether that's creating.
Yeah, I could tell you, like, my man's got shot in the arm, and then you went to the hospital, and then I heard the story from somebody else. 3 years later, that heard the story from somebody else. That heard the story from somebody else. And by the time the story got back to me on the kid that heard the story, my man's had caught the bullet and then knocked 3 people out. So, like, what if he would have wrote that in a motherfucking book? Now my man's, instead of a truck driver, is Superman. To generations and generations.
Because there are people, I mean, this shit could go either way. Either the people that was documenting Jesus could have been hating and saying he wasn't doing all this shit, and then the people that was documenting him could be like, nah, that motherfucker did that shit. So who knows? And then, and then you even gotta go look. Like,
I tell you who else doesn't know? No one. Nobody fucking knows.
Nobody knows.
So I hate when people speak with this.
Did you see what Charlie Hill said?
What'd he say?
They don't believe nothing like before the 1980s.
I like it. I love it.
You know that was killing them.
I love it. Who gives a fuck?
It was like, you don't think slavery was real? Fucked them up. They fucked them up.
To go let you die on that one time. I like what he said. I didn't agree with that shit. That's a bigot. They gotta get him out of there. Get him out of the league, bro. It was funny. They got too many whites. They gotta get these fucking white guys out of the league.
Funny because that's the first thing they said. They was like, damn, you don't believe in slavery? Woo! And then the other side came. The other side, you know they got their shit in there. You ain't believe in the Holocaust?
Yeah. God damn.
See what I'm talking about?
What if you just was like, nope?
That motherfucker said, man, everything before 1980, 1970.
No, like that shit is true. Like, yeah, I get that aspect of it. But for me, it is just as easy to believe in Santa Claus as it is any religion.
I think that's a little more far-fetched.
And we've had this conversation. Santa Claus is very much built on the same morals as Christianity.
Kinda.
If you do good, you receive good. You should do good when nobody's looking, because Santa's got his list and he's checking it twice. He knows if you're naughty or nice.
I think what more so with religion is, and not to
religion for adults is what Santa Claus is for kids.
That's a crazy take. But for me, I feel like what religion is, I can only speak for me. Understanding that, I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe we got here from a bang. Like, that shit just don't fly with me. That shit doesn't make no sense. You telling me we came from tadpoles?
No, I believe in aliens.
So how could you not believe in God?
Oh, I just told you because I believe in aliens.
But I'm saying that God could be the alien.
Time travel, honestly.
You might.
Like, I like the concept of, like,
I was believing that before I didn't believe in God.
Our technology gets so advanced that we just can go back. But then it's kind of like the egg or chicken theory. Like, what happened first?
Yeah.
What was here first? So that's interesting. That shit's I definitely believe in aliens because the galaxy's just too big for it. That's a good theory.
So why wouldn't you believe that somebody created us?
What, that God's an alien? I like that one. Yeah. I like the God's an alien.
I mean, that's not far-fetched.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
All right.
So it's Santa Claus.
Some ground. No, Santa Claus is crazy.
Hell no. Like, there was an actual Saint Nick.
Yeah.
There was. Just like there was an actual Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm talking God. I ain't talking Jesus.
But in the same theory, there's this dude, Saint Nicholas, or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. And let's just say he's running around, he's giving gifts to kids every year, like, and people just keep retelling the story. And then all of a sudden it went from him blessing 20 kids a year to, oh shit, St. Nick took care of the whole block. Then he took care of the whole city.
Yeah.
Then he took care of the whole. By the time his story travels 20, 30, 40 years down the line, this motherfucker is jumping through chimneys, eating cookies on a flying fucking reindeer when he could have just been an old dude walking his dog giving out little penny gifts.
But I think the difference is we know we buy the gifts.
Yeah.
And nobody knows how we got here. So I think the religion model is more believable than St. Nick, because if you don't buy nothing, ain't nobody getting nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead. We're here.
I think thanking an unknown presence for your blessing after you worked hard or did something like that is the same equivalent as a kid thanking Santa for his Xbox, even though you know you bought.
But I told you all rip, I'm not telling King as a
Yeah,
Santa.
I mean, that's not fair to.
We're going to fuck with Santa.
You're going to let yourself believe in religion, but King can't believe in Santa. That's not fair.
I didn't say I believed in religion. I said I believed in a God.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
in general, people like you that do believe in God. Why take that shit away from the kids? It gives them incentive to be good all the time.
But even if you do believe in God, it doesn't give you an incentive not to believe in yourself.
No. I like religion. I like the idea of religion. It gives you incentive to do good, treat other people well. And I think a lot of people do it off fear tactic. And if they didn't...
I don't think it has the incentive to do well.
Yes, the fear tactic all the time when motherfuckers is arguing when they disagree about a point of view is, well, you're going to go to hell.
Yeah.
You're going to hell. That's
like
fear tactic.
Though. And you got to believe in hell.
Here's the sins. Here's why you're going to hell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's an obvious...
everybody going to hell, if that's the case.
Living in it.
That's another theory, that this is hell.
Shit. I had a dream LaMelo Ball shot a fucking three-pointer with my birthday on it to get me into the Iran war last night.
That's crazy.
Stop.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I could too. And then I'll write a book about it in 40 years. LaMelo will be Zeus.
No, I am curious though, like what's going to be the next thing that somebody does that will be, because somebody else is
like even thinking about it now, like if there was dinosaurs, there definitely could have been a god for sure.
Somebody is going to write a new Bible. I don't know when, but at some point there will be a new fucking Messiah.
Now you don't believe in the Bang, right?
You can't.
Bang.
How can
but we
you?
do believe in the Ice Age that wiped out the dinosaurs.
That makes sense.
Because the asteroid just came through and just fucked the climate up.
But humans
and froze everybody out.
We lived through that shit.
Neanderthals lived through it, and then we evolved from that.
I don't believe that shit.
So you think just it was humans already here?
Yeah.
So we weren't Neanderthals.
A Neanderthal is a human, just a dumb human.
Yeah, it's like a
human with no brain.
It's like an evolved ape, essentially.
Yeah. See, I'm not. That's
so
not.
You don't like evolution. I get it.
Because how can you believe in evolution?
What about the species that evolved while we've been on the planet?
And what's that?
There's like multiple fish that turn into lizards because the fucking desert.
You believe that shit?
You could see it. Like there's like 10-year evolution where it happens now. Like
I ain't never seen a fish turn into a lizard. That motherfucker either a lizard or a fish or a lizard that can swim. I ain't never seen that shit. Ain't nothing evolved while we've been here. We ain't seen a squirrel get a third eye. We ain't seen a dog grow 20 feet. We ain't seen no crazy shit since we've been documenting shit. In the past 400 years, what the fuck evolved?
Flu virus.
Come on, dog. Like, we ain't evolved in 400 years. Granted, we got smarter.
We've got taller. We lived longer. Like, we've evolved. What are you talking about?
Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
Motherfuckers, you see Old City and Philly and shit. Them ceilings are 5'7" for a reason.
So was
People
my
used to die at 40.
My uncle
People used to die at 40, dog. We're living to be 90 plus.
That's because we got
technology.
Technology.
Motherfuckers is 6 foot.
That's technology.
That's evolution.
There will still be
That's evolution.
No, bro.
You evolved to survive. That's evolution, dog.
No.
That's evolution.
So what's the explanation for growing? How the fuck we grow? It's because we eating different shit. It ain't because we fucking evolved. We putting different shit in our body. We got HGH now. I can give King some HGH. The motherfucker's gonna be 6'6".
It's a new species of mice that evolved in our life.
Fuck out of here.
that are immune to poison.
Come on, bro. You telling me if I feed that motherfucker some bleach, he ain't gonna die?
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody believe that shit. I don't fuck with evolution, dog. Cause ain't shit evolved.
Even dogs. They said dogs used to be wild and now they're evolved into pets.
Come on, bro. It's niggas walking around with Black Panther pets. I just seen that shit yesterday.
Yeah, if we keep doing it, they're gonna be domesticated.
Yeah, they found one. Found one in the middle of the road. Motherfucker raised it. The shit they pet. Mike Tyson had tigers. Man, don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. Ain't nothing evolved.
Coyotes and wolves started fucking, and now there's a new species that's the top predator in the Northeast.
See, that makes sense.
So a mix of coyote and wolf.
That ain't evolution.
That is evolution, because that's going to be the only species left. Is the wolves and the coyotes die off. It's going to be a coyote wolf.
That ain't evolution, dog.
They evolved. They fuck, and that's it. That's evolution. That's how we got taller. People started fucking.
Mixed people is evolution.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Evolution.
That's a different race of people.
There won't even be white people in 100 years.
Come on, bro.
And mixed people, they don't got to worry about sunburn.
Don't nobody believe that shit.
All day.
Don't nobody believe that shit. Just because two species fuck, they just made a new species. They ain't evolved. They just made some new shit.
It's a new species of fish in New York City that can survive in the poison water.
Come on, bro.
Evolution.
That's not evolution.
Evolution.
That's not evolution.
Evolution.
Nah, dog.
How much evolution you want?
That ain't fucking. You ain't read nothing I was like.
Topics here. You just telling me everything I'm telling you. You're saying it's not.
You
evolution.
ain't read nothing I was
definitely
saying.
evolved. I haven't gave you the flute.
That's like saying the kid that come out with a 6 fingers evolution.
Yeah, if we need 6 fingers now, if the kid's 6 fingers becomes more likely to survive, and he finds another person with 6 fingers that comes out, and they start fucking. Next thing you know, everybody gonna have 6 fingers.
That ain't evolution. That's
easier.
That's people with 6 fingers fucking.
Yeah, but only if it makes sense, though. Like, if they have 6 fingers, and it makes them more successful in life, it makes them be healthier, it makes them live longer, and they start fucking with 6 finger people. Now all of a sudden, the 6 finger people live to be 150. We only live to be 100. Everybody going to the 6 pretty soon it's only gonna be 6 finger people.
So break down us evolving then.
But Neanderthals, so they probably was fucking, and then the smarter one probably had more game, so he probably started fucking the most. Now his fucking offbreed's a little smarter because they have his genetics in it. So now it's just more smart people fucking.
Evolution though? The motherfucker just fucked somebody smarter.
That's evolution.
So you telling me generations of
that's
people?
Until that's
so basically what you saying. Evolution. So basically what you saying is everybody that fucked. So King is the evolution.
If he had like some specific gene, yeah. If King had a specific gene that made him more likely to live longer, stronger, faster, and then he mated with the motherfucker the same way, and then they had a baby, next thing you know, 1,000 years later, motherfucking people is 6'4" on average. That's evolution.
I'm not rolling.
That's evolution.
I'm not. That's just
it's like bitches like tall guys. They always say, I want somebody over 6 foot. That's not new. That's centuries and centuries. That's why our average height is 5'9" now instead of 5'2" like it was 100 years ago.
I'm not. That's just short person fucking the tall person.
That's evolution.
No, bro. No. That doesn't explain coming from a fish.
Who came from a fish?
Humans, according to evolution.
We came from a fish?
Yeah.
Really?
Stirred in the water. I don't believe that shit. And why the fuck monkeys is still around? If we a product of their evolution, why are they still here?
Not that we came from Neanderthals.
So what was before the Neanderthal?
Dinosaurs.
So where the fuck we come from? God. Case closed.
Is God an alien then?
I said, yeah, I believe that.
Where did God come from?
I don't know.
You ain't got all the answers.
I definitely don't.
Nah, shout out to God though.
Hey man.
Shout out to God. Thank you for blessing me so much. You are the reason I am such a good person.
There you go.
Thank you, God.
You feel good.
I do. I feel great.
You feel good, Sam.
It makes me feel like it paid off being such a good friend.
You feel good.
Fella.
You feel good. Look at your life. Beautiful life. You feel good.
Living the fucking dream, bud. Thank you, God.
Man. You might be 2 moves away, man.
Nah, I think my next life's going to be the one. Shout out to him.
I mean, we can keep going because I was about to go. You believe in reincarnation, but I don't want to drag out the.
I think the aliens put me in a different, different city, like the wreck. You just fucking, you reborn in the same shit, just a different situation. That's what
My
I like.
theory-
The universe shit. That's my shit. I
Nah,
like
my
that.
theory is we
I'm a
just
fan
keep
of that.
living the life over and over. My shit is basically like you keep living over and over, and that's just how it goes.
I might have lived this life like 1,000 times.
I feel like we live it over and over, and we.
I wonder if we lived our lives like 1,000 times. How many times were we friends out of the 1,000?
I don't know.
Yes.
I was 2 seconds away from going to Penn.
I should have went to Penn too.
I was
So I'm sure there's some
a move away from staying in Virginia.
There's probably a scenario where we both went to Penn instead of Glasgow.
We
so.
might be in the league in another life. Who
That's
knows?
true. Yeah,
I might be 6'7" in another life.
might not be born. Really.
That's a fact. It's possible.
I like God.
Hey
I'm in on God.
man, it's not
On the church.
a bad thing. Church, that's your decision. God, I just feel like he's.
Yeah, I don't need to go. You just took me to church. Don't even need to go.
I guess. Good dude, man, or lady, whatever it is.
Like where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to God.
Yeah, there we go.
What else we got?
You want to talk NBA?
We can real quick.
Let's do it.
I haven't checked the draft in a while. Anything exciting happen?
No trades. We gotta do quick hits in the NBA. Game 7.
Oh, Mark Williams traded to the Suns. We should have had
That's a
him.
weird ass team. Game 7. Thoughts?
Obviously it was ass.
Yeah.
It was ass. Halliburton comes out with 3 threes and then
Yeah.
gets injured, and it just kind of puts it's ass for both of them too, because
Yeah.
now it's an asterisk against the OKC team.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton, that team's built weird. They probably never make it back to the finals. If I was a
Right.
betting man,
That's a
that
fact.
was their one shot.
Yeah.
And then there's 8 Achilles injuries this season compared to 45 in the last like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And I hate the low top shit with Achilles because I always felt the most comfortable in low tops. When I tore mine, I was in some Jordan 11s, and technically those are cut as mids. So that low top shit is bullshit. I really think it's just plain injured. I think that's the majority of the shit.
I was listening to something on that too, and they said it's a completely separate injury. It has nothing to do with anything. But I always think your body overcompensates when one part of it's
I don't
fucked up.
believe that. I
So
felt my calf shift before my shit popped.
yeah, I'm in on that.
KD to the Rockets. I love the move. I think I want the Lakers to get there, but I feel like they about to be a West favorite. That's a good ass
I
team.
think KD at the Rockets. I think at center you probably have a top 5 center,
Yeah.
top 5, top 7 at least. All-star last year, damn near all-star the year before. Extremely good.
Jabari Smith coming.
At 4, you got Jabari Smith and you got Eason. Eason's a lockdown defender, one of the better defenders at that position in the league.
Yeah.
Jabari Smith's a great defender and a shooter developing.
Mhm.
Solid player. KD's still an elite scorer, if not a top 5 scorer,
Back to
probably.
his natural position.
Yeah,
at 3.
at the 3. And probably with how Jabari is, they can just flop every fucking John if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And then at the 2, you probably have, by next year, the top perimeter defender in the league.
Yeah.
With a developing offensive game that averaged 14. If he gets somewhat of a shot, he'll average 22 easy. If he doesn't, he'll be an 18-point scorer.
Yeah.
And then you got Fred VanVleet, who's got leadership and can give you 15 just off open shots. So
Yeah, I like the Rockets to get far.
and on top of that, you got Eason off the bench.
Mhm.
You got Reed Shepherd off the bench.
Got Cam Whitmore.
And you
off
got
the bench.
Cam Whitmore off the bench.
Nasty.
So you're 8 to 9 deep.
Yeah.
And you've got elite center at the position. You got elite small forward. You got elite defense. And you've got starting fringe all-star quality point guard.
What a good move for Ime Udoka.
Yeah. And a great coach.
Yeah.
A great coach who now years have passed. I think we can all say Boston overreacted.
Heavily, because nobody talks about
He
that.
cheated on his wife with somebody that worked at the Celtics. Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I've never been a
Like Stephen A.
Yeah.
said, that shit shouldn't even have been news. Though.
yeah.
That's
I'm not a cheating guy. I don't like cheating, but
Yeah.
none of my fucking business. Nor does
Yeah.
it have anything to do with basketball.
Not a damn thing to do with the
So
team.
yeah, great move. See how it plays out. NBA season's interesting. The Celtics cleared house.
Celtics cleared house, talking about moving Jalen. Who soon knows? We'll see. Maybe they took maybe Utah took Ace Bailey for Jalen.
Guess why the Lakers shouldn't have sold?
Why is that?
Because these big like buying groups are buying the NBA teams because they're so valuable and they're worth more.
Yeah.
And what are they doing? Instead of buying more or paying a salary, they're cutting salary so they don't have to pay the tax because it's just a business decision.
But I do like why they did, because they sold to the right people. They sold to the owners of the Dodgers.
Oh, the Lakers. Okay, yeah.
If you know who the Dodgers are, they do nothing but spend money. They don't give a fuck. They spend money like they piss gold, basically. And I feel like that's what a team like LA or New York would need to still be successful in today's climate. And I like the move. I think they're going to spend money out the ass this year.
Yeah, I hope so. Also, I'd like to say for the Lakers fans to shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. What they crying about? I'm on Lakers Reddit, and they're just like, fire out Pelinka. He never does anything. We got Luka last year.
Yeah, what are we mad about?
He got Luka. He's got a safe job for the next 5 years. He got Luka, dog. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Random thought?
Yeah, let's random thought it.
Random thought. Why does the news report on people doing their jobs? And I say that to...
I like where you're going with that.
I say that
I'm interested.
Yeah, I say that to put emphasis on like cops doing their job.
Okay. Like what? Cops make arrests.
Yeah. Why is that news?
Why is that?
Because I feel like the world would be a little more smoother and a less influence to do crime if they didn't report on that shit. Like somebody robs a bank, but they get caught. Why are we reporting on that? Or if somebody robs a bank and they get away, why are we reporting on that? Let them find them and then keep it moving. You bust somebody with 16 kilos of cocaine. Why are we taking pictures in front of 16 keys?
That would be cool if they just reported on everybody doing their job.
Yeah, like
Dylan made us
coming up at 6. Like that's the only shit that we report on. Like is the police doing their fucking job. Why are we reporting on that?
Aisha did a successful teaching plan.
Crazy, yeah. I mean, we got reports on it. We got documentaries on this shit. It's like, yo, if we didn't know about this shit,
I like that.
I do feel like a lot of shit. I feel like a lot of shit is influenced by shit people see. Because I mean, that's what a lot of school shooters say. Like, oh, it's influenced by blah 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 blah, or whatever it is. It's just like, don't even put that idea in people's head. You're not reporting on the McDonald's that just made $30 million last year. You expect McDonald's to make $30 million. I expect you to arrest criminals. What are we talking about? I don't get it. I was watching the news randomly. It was on one morning. I'm like, why are they reporting on this shit? Why should we care? We would hope that our tax dollars is going to a good cause and y'all doing y'all fucking job.
Yeah, I'm in on that. I like this.
Never understood it.
Hell of a farmer's town going. A random thought. Jim Jones, relax, buddy. Jesus Christ. Relax. Settle down. Yeah. We don't need to get on a podcast and then say, I smoke Nas, he can't rap like me right now. Make that argument if you want, but don't say check the Billboard, I got more hits, I got more numbers, and then people pull up the Billboard and it's not even fucking close.
And you say I was wrong about that, but I was right about everything.
And then he says, he gets on the Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco shit, and he goes, y'all need to learn the game. You know how many streams I got off that? Blah, blah, blah. That's corny, bro. Yeah. You saying fake shit that draw up interest in your music? Yeah. If that's the case, just say you're wrong, bro. And then don't challenge Shannon Sharp. Like, if you're talking about lifting, we can lift. Or you wherever you want to take it. Check my... You want to beat up Shannon Sharp, bro?
Yeah, bro. You already Jim Jones.
Come on, dog.
People respect you for...
Settle down.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones always seemed like a cool dude. He's making himself look silly the last
That's what a lot of the older artists do. It's just like...
Settle down.
Same shit with Kanye. Like, bro, you Kanye. You don't got to do all this shit for attention. All you got to do is drop an album.
Game for the last, like, 15 years.
Game will be a top 5 rapper all time if he never talked.
You are one of the only rappers that can switch your flow to any beat.
Just listening to the Game and Pusha T. He's rapping like Pusha T. That whole, what was that?
The shit where he tried to rap like Nipsey on there too?
No, that's some newer shit. I'm talking about the old one when he had like the Jesus pan. Jesus.
Jesus Piece. That was a fire
album. He had Cole on the album, rap like Cole. He had
Kendrick on the album,
rap like Kendrick. Had Meek on the album, rap like Meek. He the only one that could really get away with that shit, but also be good at doing it. That shit's
fire. Super versatile. It's like, dog, you don't have to like...
Motherfucker would be top 5 all time if he didn't talk.
Just chill, bro. We don't want to hear. We don't want to see you in a video talking about Me told on you for stealing a chain of Sean Kingston, and nobody knew about it. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody
bro.
cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares.
And that's me, Smith.
Till next time.